Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the Discover Your Local Library series. I am Sharia Burnett, and I am here today with Susie Flores from Alamance County Public Libraries to talk to you about the Alamance County Public Library's mobile library. And so I'm going to start off by thanking all of our wonderful co-sponsors. And so as you all know, we have several co-sponsors for this event, and they include the African American Cultural Arts and History Center, the Alamance County Public Libraries, Burlington Housing Authority, Citygate Dream Center, Elena and Jean Books, Genesis Child Development Center, Latinx Ed, and This Woman's Words. And so with that being said, I'm going to let Susie introduce herself, and then we'll get right into the questions.
Hi, I'm so glad to be here tonight. I'm Susie Flores, and I am the Mobile Library Manager for Alamance County Public Libraries. I've been with the library for actually I completed 3 years this past week. So thank you for having me.
Wonderful, and happy anniversary with the public library, Susie.
Thank you.
All right, so the first question we have is what parts of the county does the mobile library go to?
Okay, so one of our goals with the mobile library, is to reach all parts of the county, in particularly the outlying areas, but also we want to service some of the neighborhoods and things that maybe don't have as much access to getting to one of the local branches. So I can list off some places that we have as pretty much continual stops. Like I go to Beth Schmidt Park in Elon. We're going to go to Lake Michael this summer, Saxapahaw River Mill, Cedar Rock Park, the Citygate Dream Center in Burlington, Spencer Brown Thomas Homes, the Maplebrook Apartments, Swepsonville United Methodist Church, the Snow Camp Dollar General, and Lawrence Slade Park in Elon, Pate Homes, and McIntosh on the Lake, as well as we plan on going to Morrowtown Community Garden and Bethany Presbyterian, Collington Farms in Mebane, and Pleasant Grove Community Center. We hope to maybe get to some farmers markets this summer and have some pop-up stops as well. So our goal is just to be available to everybody who would like to have access.
Wonderful. So you're out in my neck of the woods. I heard Pleasant Grove and I heard Snow Camp. So to all my cousins in those areas, y'all need to look out for the mobile library. So I'm here that you all are going to different parts of the county and not just staying in the same area. That's really great. I did post in the Facebook comments the website for the mobile library. And if you go to that link, you will be able to see the schedule for the summer, so that you can find out when the mobile library will be near you. You'll also see a link for how you can request a stop. So if you're having an event or something like that and you would like the mobile library to pop up, you're welcome to request it that way. So check out the very first link in the comments, and that will get you all the information that you need. Talk to us about what resources you have available in the mobile library.
Absolutely. And if I can also let everybody know that you can get a printed copy of our schedule. We're hoping to have those available at each of the branches as well, hopefully next week. So you can get those there as well. So the resources that we have here is quite impressive, in my opinion, if I must say so myself, because we have a little bit of everything, pretty much everything you can find in all the regular branches. Obviously, not as much, but we have an extensive collection for children's, juvenile, easy reading, young adults. We have tons of graphic novels because that was a very high demands for us. But the library, the mobile library, is for everyone. It's not just for children. We have large print books. We have some books on CD. We have playaways. We have humongous adult fiction section. We also have adult nonfiction, biographies, and I'm proud to say that we have improved on our personal collection of Spanish. So we have Spanish books for adults, we have Spanish books for young adults, juveniles, and early readers. So we can also have DVDs, and I mean, we have pretty much everything. We have access to a printer here. So if somebody needs to print something off, we have that. We have Wi-Fi capabilities, so they can log on to our Wi-Fi. You can sign up for the Dolly Parton library, and we can get that turned in for you. We also have, I like to have make and takes always available on here. So for different ages. So parents, kids can grab a craft to take home. We have, maybe there's somebody who doesn't have library cards. You can sign up for a library card. We have honor books as well. So we also have a magnet board over here. So some activities that we like to do with magnets, and also dry erase. And so we have all kinds of stuff, and we have more stuff coming. So it's quite exciting.
Yes, and so I had the opportunity to visit the mobile library at the grand opening, and I was amazed at everything that was in the mobile library. My favorite part was probably the whiteboard where we got to write our favorite book. And so I appreciate the activities that were available for kids. And so I'm glad that you pointed out it's not just for kids, but that there are some kid-friendly activities on the mobile library. And I want to also draw everybody's attention to the fact that Susie is actually on the mobile library right now. So what you see behind her is the mobile library, and that's what it looks like when you step up and you walk into the bus. So that is what you will see, shelves and shelves of books, DVDs, and all types of great activities. You also heard her mention a printer and Wi-Fi, so keep that in mind. Susie, what's your favorite part of the mobile library?
So this might sound a little cheesy, but my favorite part are my patrons. I love being able to service all my patrons. I have all kinds of patrons, from the smallest to, the more advanced in years, I should say, in our community. And I just love being able to be out there and to help you find materials that you want to borrow, and just love the interaction. And it's so amazing to be able to offer this.
I like that answer. I don't think that was cheesy at all, Susie. So I will point out that Susie has been working today, and she's been on the mobile library all day. So we're going to take a pause to let Susie get some water, and I'm going to talk to you all about some different activities and literacy things, and then we'll come back and finish up with our questions.
Sounds great.
And so if you all will just bear with me, I am going to share my screen. All right, so this is the flyer for the Discover Your Local Library series. So of course, this is the week of the 15th. So we have the mobile library here. Next week, we'll be talking about resources for marginalized communities. And the week after that, we will have our final episode of the Discover Your Local Library series, where we'll have representatives from all of the library branches in Alamance County to talk to you about their library. Today's literacy resource highlight is ACPL Connect, which is the result of Alamance County Public Libraries working with our local school system to provide students with easily accessible information and educational resources. So students are no longer required to have a library card. They can use their lunch number or their school ID number to access library services. The default PIN number will be the last 4 digits of the student ID number. And if you have questions, I've put the link up on the screen and in the comments for you. So again, that's ACPL Connect, and it's a great way for the students in Alamance Burlington School System to connect with our library system. If I'm not mistaken, I believe some of the charter schools and private schools also are part of ACPL Connect. So if you are not part of ABSS and you have questions about whether or not your school is associated with ACPL Connect, reach out to your librarian or reach out to your local branch of the library. And so, of course, on Monday, summer reading kicked off for our public library system, and that's running through August 13th. So make sure that you sign up for the summer reading program. Regardless of your age, you can sign up and get rewarded for the reading that you do this summer. The branches are also offering fun free programs throughout the summer. And you can register by visiting alamancelibraries.readsquared.com. I put that link on the PowerPoint, so hopefully y'all can see it on the screen. It's also available on the Facebook page. And so I did add the link to the Alamance County Public Library's Facebook page in the comments. If you click on that link, you will find a lot of information about what's going on at each branch, as well as how to enroll in the summer reading program and what all it involves. And that would also lead us to say that you should definitely be following the Alamance County Public Libraries on social media. So they have a Facebook page and an Instagram page. So on Facebook, you can find them as facebook.com/Alamance Libraries. And on Instagram, you can find them at Alamance Libraries. And I encourage you to follow both pages. There's a lot of great information out there, and it's a great way to find out and keep up with events that are coming to our local library. And lastly, you all know that I host a virtual reading series. This coming week, we are going to have author Adria Theodore, who is going to be reading A History of Me. And she will be with us on Saturday, the 18th at 11 a.m. right back here on Facebook Live and on Zoom. All the information is on the flyer. And if you check my Facebook page, you will find the flyer in a larger size so that you can write down any of the details that you need. And so now I'm going to ask Susie to come back on camera and we are going to finish up our questions. Susie. All right, so how can people learn more about visiting the mobile library? What are your hours and are there any COVID restrictions in place?
Okay, so the best place right now is to check our website. We also recommend that you check Facebook because sometimes things come up and the mobile library, can't make it. So we try to put our notifications out there and to let people know if there's a change in our schedule. Currently, we're not on the road. We just got the mobile library back yesterday, but it's still not up to par, so we're working on it. Hopefully next week we'll be back out on the road, but you can always check our sites to know that. We don't have particular hours per se because the stops are scheduled according to the needs of the community, the needs of the organizations that we partner with. Generally speaking, I like to have like a morning stop and an afternoon stop. We are running off of an electric battery. It's not like normal RVs where they have generators. So we're a little bit limited to our power. So that's why our stops are usually about an hour long and we can't have a lot of them in a day. So you can feel free to give me a call too. My number for the mobile library is 336-513-9331. So if you want to check to see if I'm coming out to your stop, you can give me a call and I should be able to answer it and let you know. COVID restrictions depends on the city where we are. So right now there's not required COVID restrictions. If you would like to wear a mask, I absolutely am fine with that. I do wear a mask a lot of the time. We also have masks available if you need one and you don't have one, because I know sometimes people are out and about and they forgot their masks because they went to the park. They didn't think they were going to need a mask. So I do have some on board as well for that. And also, I just wanted to say we are also participating in the summer reading program. So if you sign up for your summer reading, you can come and get your prizes on the mobile library. So that's something that I'm doing here as well. And so would that cover all those questions?
Yes. So can you repeat that phone number for me one more time? I'm going to put it in the comments.
Absolutely. It's 336-513-9331.
Perfect. So I just dropped that in the comments if anybody wants to write that down. I saw prizes, Susie, and so that caught my eye. So you can get your summer reading prizes on the mobile library. And Susie, just one more time, can you talk about the places that you all will be going this summer, just in case people missed the beginning of the video?
Sure, absolutely. So we have Beth Schmidt Park, which is in Elon, Lake Michael Park, Saxbaugh River Mill, and we'll probably be stopping around the school side. So check with me on that because it's still not set in stone. We were in the condos part, but it's a very small parking lot, and so we're trying to figure out a different place. Cedar Rock Park, City Gate Dream Center, Spencer Brown Thomas Homes, Maplebrook Apartments off of Maple Avenue in Burlington, Swepsonville United Methodist Church, the Dollar General in Snow Camp, Lawrence Slade Park, also in Elon, Pate Homes in Burlington, McIntosh on the Lake, Moortown Community Garden, Bethany Presbyterian, Collington Farms, Pleasant Grove Community Center, and possibly some farmers markets and some other pop-up stops.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And so I think that the last question is actually one that I can answer because I was paying attention when I talked to Susie earlier. And so the question is how you can suggest books or materials for the mobile library. And if you go back to the link that's at the beginning of the comments thread, you will see the link to the website where the mobile library schedule is. And you will also see a link on that website that will allow you to make suggestions. Of course, Susie has also given us her phone number. So if you're someone who's not that comfortable with the internet, it may be best for you to call Susie and find out if they already have it available, or if you would like to make a recommendation to see something specific on the mobile library. And thank you, Susie, for taking time to talk with us today. I look forward to seeing the mobile library out and about in Alamance County this summer. And I hope you all will stop by and meet Susie and check out this wonderful, huge mobile library that we have in Alamance County. So you all have a great day, and I'll see you next week. So again, next week, we'll be talking about marginalized community resources in our local libraries. And remember, this weekend, we will have a virtual reading series with Adria Theodore, who will be reading her featured book to us. So we'll see you in the coming days. Y'all have a great summer. Bye.